It was tore down. The tent was totally covered with ice. The rain fly, so I had to put that inside the bag. So I have a contractor bag to keep from, once it melts, to keep from getting everything wet. Its temperature is about 30 degrees. I'm going to go down to the spring here, fill up my water bottle and a squeeze, filter some water. So right here's my campsite, and then over here is the little spring. So we'll walk over here, and I like the campsite I chose because it's so close to the water source. And you notice what they did here. They did a little engineering, somebody, and put a little pipe in the middle of the spring to make it easier to fill up the water bladders and bottles for us through hikers. Through hikers. I'm not a through hiker. For us hikers and backpackers. So here it is. Okay, so what you do is you take the bladder, stick it underneath the little spigot here that they made, and you fill up the bladder. Now this is a bladder from Sawyer, and it will fill up with dirty water. And I have it designated with dirty water with the carabiner and the cord tied to it, and you could also use it for gravity feed if you wanted to. But I'm just going to fill this up, fill up a water bottle. Okay. And then we're going to take this and screw the squeeze onto it. And there you have it. So then this end will go in the water bottle, and I'll just squeeze the water into it. And here you see me squeezing the water into the water bottle. And that's pretty much how we fill it up. Here's a little demo on how to use the alcohol stove I've been using this backpacking trip. I want to make 4 cups of water boil. So to make sure in this cold weather, measure out at least 40, if not more, of the alcohol. And we'll measure 4 cups of water. With the water measured, put the lid on, fire up the stove, it's lit, put the cone on, get it centered. Water to boil. It should take about 15 minutes. And that's all there is to it. So that's using the Tide Tri from Trail Designs. Well, this is the view, probably one of the views we should have seen during our hike. Funny enough, the weather finally clears on the day we finish our hike. So anyways, we took the Bartram Trail from the AT from Wine Springs Gap and took the Bartram Trail, which is a butt kicker if you take it all the way down to the road. I mean, it is steep drops, everything. It literally kicked my butt. So we ended up finishing and went to lunch in Andrews at the Hoppy Trout Brewing Company, which is fantastic beer. Had a little bit of lunch, and the wife came and picked me up. And we're headed back to Franklin, and I'm going to take a shower because she says I smell pretty funny, kind of funky, which I can imagine after 3 days of intense hiking, elevation climbs, and everything else, rain, snow. But it's been a fantastic journey. So day 3 ended. I'm not dead. Got some stories about almost having an accident there at the end, but other than that, good stuff. You can see how it's just rolling down onto the road that we're about to drive through. It just kind of moves in and dumps its wetness on you. And the wife doesn't like driving into the fog. She goes a little crazy. Brake slamming. People behind us wrecking and spinning out.
I need to see where I'm going. You made me do this at the top of Estes Park, you know, the Rocky Mountains too.
Estes Park. So
that was driving in the clouds up there.
This is what she gets for having motion sickness and can't ride as a passenger on twisty, turny roads. She has to drive it.
Brilliant.
It's punishment, I swear.
And she says it here. It's punishment. I love my wife. It's time to punish her with a great outdoor adventure in the fog and everything.
I'm going to kill you when you get old.
You hear that? You heard it. It's on tape. She's going to kill me. So if I do disappear, you know who to blame. Yeah, look at the fog up here. That's pretty cool.